Hello, everybody. This is Jesse here. This is, I guess, kind of like a training course, basically on how to further use Esword, um, which is basically the main thing I use. A lot of people use Blue Letter Bible, and that's, I mean, it's basically the same thing. It's more easier to use, I think. The only problem with Blue Letter Bible is you can't download it onto your computer. So if the internet goes down, you can't have that. I mean, yeah, you got your. I mean, I'm sure many of you probably got a Strong's Concordance book, and you can use that as well. Um, but I'm gonna basically show you how you can get the full aspect of the Strong's Concordance with the Hebrew and Greek lexicon on eSword, so you don't always have to rely on Blue Letter Bible or going to this site here at leya.com for your concordance. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's perfectly fine. I'm just saying if the internet goes down, okay. So, I'm going to try and do this very slowly, so to those who might get confused will be able to understand this. Okay, so here we have the Strong's Concordance right here, okay, and this is where you type in a word or whatever, and you have the Strong's Lexicon. And you have right here the condensed Brown Driver Briggs for Hebrew lexicon and or the Thayer Greek's lexicon. Obviously, we know the Old Testament is Hebrew / Aramaic, and the New Testament was written in Greek. Okay, so Koine Greek. There's a difference. I'm not going to go into that. So, okay, and what normally you would do, obviously, is let's just put okay, let's just put God, okay? Make it very easy. You put any word in you want, and it takes you to Blue Letter Bible, okay? And obviously, it occurs a lot of times. I was going to use the first verse, Genesis 1:1. And so you would click on this number, okay? And here you would have the Strong's. This is all the information about the Strong's word, okay? And then here is the lexicon. You know, plural, rulers, judges, divine ones, angels, gods, um, God, goddess, godlike one, works or special possession. It goes on, and it goes on. The authorized KJV translation count. This is only for the Old Testament because this is in Hebrew. Okay. So obviously this right here is the lexicon. Okay, and all this right here is the Strong's definition. All right. Now go to eSword. Do the same thing. Type in the word. You got to go this binocular here. Type in the word. Okay, so it pops up. So now, obviously, here it is. So you click on the number. It's the same thing. And as you can see, it gives a little bit of the definition all right here. Okay. It's the same thing as this. Now you see this right here? That's the same thing as this right here. Now when you go to the lexicon, I'm going to back up here. Back up one more time. Obviously, this is the condensed Brown Driver Briggs Hebrew lexicon. Okay. So we go back to now look at the abbreviations. BDB. Go back here. And then here is the same thing you see on Esword. Go back here, and I'll show you. See, it's the same thing. Okay. Now, and obviously these are authorized version, the KJV, King James. You see all of this right here, where the same word is rendered as God or God, small g, judge, God, goddess, great, mighty, angels, exceeding, Godward, godly. So we go back to Esword. You go to King James Concordance, and then here you see all the renditions, where it's rendered as God 2,366 times. Elohim is the Hebrew definition for that. Gods, judges, goddess, great. These are all the extra wordings for the rendition of the word Elohim. It's the same thing you see right here. Okay. Now, same thing with the New Testament. Just look at the New Testament. Obviously, the New Testament is in Greek. So, in the Greek, it's called the Thayer's Greek Lexicon. So we hit search again. And okay, go to Matthew 2. First time the word God is mentioned is oh, hold on. First time the word God is mentioned is in Matthew 2:12. So okay, we'll click on that. See the number right there, 5537. It's the same thing. And it gives you the definitions. This is obviously the Strong's number. This is from the Strong's Concordance. All of this right here. And here you have the lexicon. Okay. And here you have the authorized version. All the phrases used. Different translation counts. Now, again, this is from the Thayer's Lexicon, so we go to Esword. Just go to the New Testament. Again, you get this by clicking on the little binoculars here, and then you can type in a word, and you can either go just search like in either section of the Bible, or just Old Testament, New Testament, or the entire Bible. So we're just going to go New Testament, and then hit the binoculars there. Alright. Now, obviously, I used a different format. The first time where God is mentioned is Matthew 1:23, but I used one in Matthew 2:12, so we'll just use this one. Click on the number. Obviously, it's G for Greek. And we go to the Strongs. And there you have it. To utter an oracle, la la la, intimate, implication, constitute, affirm a business that is bear as a title, be called, be admonished, warned of God, reveal, or speak. So this is the Strong's part of the word. Same thing we have here and down there. Okay. This right here is the lexicon. Go back to Esword. Now this is the Thayer lexicon, so we will click on Thayer. And I'll show you how to download these in a minute. Click on Thayer. And again, you see it's the same thing as you see on Blue Letter Bible. And to see how many times this rendition of the word appears, click on the King James Concordance. There you go. Be warned of God. The whole occurrences of this word occurs 10 times. And these are the different wordings of the same Greek word. Okay. So it's all there. It's the same thing as in Blue Letter Bible. I just figured this is pretty nice to learn just in case the internet goes down for any specific reason. Now, how do you get these things? Well, when you first download Esword, you don't really have too much on here, okay? But there's a lot of free stuff you can download, okay? There's a lot of free stuff you can download. Obviously, these are all different Bible translations. I barely touch any of these. I only use the King James Version. You got a whole bunch of commentaries. I barely use these. I mainly stick with the dictionaries and the Strongs to kind of help me out a little bit. I'm not saying all these. I'm not going to say all these dictionaries are canon, because obviously they're written by man, and I mean, you can't trust man. But you might be able to get a little bit of help through some of these other dictionaries. And these are the commentaries. Sometimes I use these, but very rare. I usually stick with the verse comparisons. You know, comparing scripture with scripture. It gives you all the verses compared with one verse. But anyways, to get the Strongs and both the Greek and the Hebrew Brown Driver Briggs lexicons or definitions and the King James Concordance, okay, you just go up here where it says download, and then you go down where it says dictionaries, and there you see Brown Driver Briggs Hebrew Lexicon. You just click on that. You have Strong's Bible Dictionary, Smith's Bible Dictionary, and King James Concordance. Basically, so to get all of these, because you already have the Strongs when you download Esword, okay. But to get these extra, but to get this extra stuff, again, you just click download, and then you have all this at your disposal. This is all and attached with the Strong's Concordance as you see in your book or on Blue Letter Bible, Brown Driver's Briggs Lexicon, Thayer's Greek Lexicon, and the King James Concordance. Right here. So that's basically how you would get those on here. So I just wanted to show you that you can get the exact same stuff that is on Blue Letter Bible. Okay, it's the same exact stuff. You might not be able to get the pronunciation, the audio pronunciation of the word, but again, I mean it's separated a little more. But this is the Strong's Concordance, the official Strong's. Obviously this is in Greek, so you would go to Thayer for the definitions. And the King James Concordance to find out where the rendition of this word is used. Okay. So I hope this has been helpful. Again, one more time, to get these you would click download, go to dictionaries, and this will pop up. You already start off with the Strong's Concordance, but to get the definitions, you click Brown Driver Briggs Lexicon, Thayer's Lexicon, and King James Concordance for all the stuff that goes with the whole concordance. Okay? So again, I hope this has been helpful, and God bless you in your studies. Truth be told, truth be known. Take care.